You've seen the Indian Air Force take out continuous sorties. The C-17 Globemaster has been deployed. AN-32 aircraft have been deployed. Flag marches in Churachandpur. In terms of bringing the situation under control and deploying the army, deploying the Rapid Action Force, do you think the right measures have been put in place to ensure the situation is brought under control today, if not tomorrow?
There is nothing more than what is happening on ground. This is the best that a country of our stature can afford to do. If there is anything, yes, I would say going on to the technological threshold, well, the employment of drones could be undertaken. The employment of different kinds of AI mechanism, autonomous systems also could be undertaken. But do we have the capability to press them into service? Well, if it is not, then the government of India should wake up and start inducting them into a system. But what I'm coming to is, you see, more than anything else, there are serious socio-economic fault line within the country. Talk about the religion, there are 9 religions, 4 have originated, there are languages, 22 scheduled languages, 2 are national language, there are almost about close to 700 unlisted languages in our country. There are 25,000 castes, 5,000 primary and 5 this thing, and almost close to 3,000 ethnic tribes. Look at the groups that we have, 28 states and so many union territories. So it is cut out. It is actually ideal for any country, any of our neighbor who are inimical to our interest to actually, set fire to or, ignite a trigger with minimum effort. So having said that, I would say that more than what is happening, the flag matches, the demonstration of this thing, this is a long lost game. These kind of dimensions had a relevance during the colonial era or maybe the Cold War. Now that times are changing. People have become more intelligent. They're accessible to Internet of Things. There is a social media at play. So therefore, I would say rather than going or hitting the media, I think wisdom would lie in touching the nerve and the heart of the people. That would happen if the leadership, who actually are the leaders of these violent activities, should be taken care of. They should be taken into some kind of a confabulation in consultation with these people. Some meaningful and substantive negotiation should be carried out. And the people who are actually agitated, they have to be brought under control by a kind of a humane phase and by a means of engagement, not by means of friction or inertia or by violent means. Back to you, Karthik.
No, I think I would say that these points are very, very important, sir. But apart from this, this is an ethnic issue. Ethnic issues require political solvency in the sense that you require a political action. In this context, sir, you don't have a political resolution, and you will have to depend on normalcy to resume. What will be the challenges for armed forces, sir, in this context, sir?
Well, every issue in a democracy like ours ultimately, ends with a political solution. So therefore, involvement of the political leadership in the smallest of small issues in such remote areas, given the fact that I have just told you we are close to be precise, I think it is 2,500 ethnic groups that we have in our country. And particularly the Northeast has got the largest number of ethnic groups, and more so in Manipur. So having said that, I would say that more than the politics is to bring in kind of a harmony and understanding. You see, equality is not only a problem of India, but it is a problem of universe. Universe cannot actually exist with everything being equally, proportionately shared by everyone. Universe is universe. Whatever it is because there is a factor of inequality. We are only striving and struggling to achieve a factor of equality, whether it is gender equality, whether it is tribal equality, or the human rights equality, etc., or the women empowerment, or many other issues. So therefore, I would like to say that we need to identify the problem correctly. There is much more than what you and me are discussing in the TV. There could be a kind of a problem which neither the political leadership, nor the military people on the ground, nor the paramilitary force would have understood. It could be a demonstration of face of China through the 36 stratagem of Burmese, the tribal relations from Burma who are migrating towards Manipur, for all you know, they may be used as stooges. They may be used as kind of, ploys or the proxies to, give rise to such kind of violent activities. And particularly, I would say, all the border states with Myanmar, with China, today it may be Arunachal Pradesh, tomorrow it could be Uttarakhand, or countries like Nepal, they are sooner or later going to witness such kind of activities which will have a direct implication and bearing on the internal security and stability of India. So therefore, what it brings me to is that there is a requirement. It's about time. These are my views, whether you people accept or not. It's about time that India takes a holistic approach to the entire whole of nation, holistic approach of uniform civil code. Enough is enough. 75 years have gone by. I think we need to think in terms of long-term perspective. And there is a requirement to bring everyone, at least by a constitutional means, by a legal provision, and bring in something in black and white which will put everyone, not by giving reservation. I am dead against reservation. I'm the one who was vocal against the Mandal Commission. These are my independent views. We need to address the problem. Problem is lack of education. Problem is lack of food. To large an extent, these problems are being addressed, but there is some problem which we are unable to see. Therefore, there is a requirement to put in an effort to identify the correct problem and thereafter go to analyze, generate options and find a solution.